When you first get into university, you will be given a university email account. And one of the very first things that you should do is go into the settings and create your own signature. Your signature basically will appear automatically at the end of every single email you send. So you should have your first and your last name, your student number, and where you are in your program. So you could say poli-sci major, sociology major, honors student. So it would be Maya Ivanovich, my student number, and then sociology major. And that should be in your email signature. So how do you construct a proper email for your professors? The very first thing you need to do is have a proper subject header. So in that subject header should always be the course number from the course you are taking with that professor in regards to the question that you're asking them. Most likely you're asking them a question regarding that course. Put that course in the header. Many of us teach multiple courses at once, and we could have anywhere from 100 to maybe 600-700 students a semester. And so if you ask us a question and we don't know what course you're referring to, it makes it so much more difficult to respond. So your header should always include the course number. Now, when you are referring to your professors, you need to have a proper greeting or salutation. And there's only a few that you can use. Dear, hello, that's it. So you want to say, Dear Professor Brown, hello, Professor Brown, or Dear Dr. Brown, hello, Dr. Brown, or good morning, good afternoon. That would basically be about it. Hello, dear, and good morning or good afternoon. You always address your professors by their title, whether they prefer to be referred as doctor or professor. You must include that, and then their last name. It's up to the professor to let you know, oh, you can call me by my first name, or they want to be referred to as Dr. Brown or Professor Brown. So never assume an informal relationship with your professors. Always address them by their titles unless they tell you otherwise. Now, if you send them an email, there are some things you want to never ask them. And one of the things that professors really don't enjoy is getting emails that say, I missed a lecture. Did I miss anything important? Now, it's your responsibility to come to class and get the notes. And if you miss class, again, it's your responsibility to find those lecture notes on your own. It is not appropriate under any circumstances for you to email your professor and let them know that you missed class, and then ask them if there was anything important in that 2-hour lecture that you missed. Technically, the whole lecture was important. So what you want to do to avoid this problem is to get the email or the contact information of 2 people in every single course that you take. On the very first day, exchange contact information with 2 other students and say, hey, if you miss class, I'll give you my notes. And if I miss class, hopefully I can come to you for missed class notes. It's never appropriate to contact your professor. Also, professors really do not like being told when you would like an email response. So you don't want to say, please get back to me quickly. Please get back to me ASAP. Please get back to me tonight. I'm eagerly awaiting your response to this email. Those are all inappropriate responses. Another thing is you never email your professor twice in 24 hours. We got your email. We did. Believe me, we all live on our phones. We see our emails come through, and we will respond to your email when we can. Most professors have a 24-hour response time. So you got to wait the full 24 hours before emailing your professor again. So these are just some tips on how to email your professor. So again, you never want to address an email with, hey, or hi there, or what's up, or hi prof. You always want to use their title and their last name, and make your emails short, sweet, to the point, and always have the subject heading be the course that you're taking with them. And one last thing, in your email, you always want to make sure that the email you have composed frames you in the best light possible. Is this the impression you want to make upon your professor? Are you writing an email that is free of spelling mistakes, is grammatically correct, uses proper punctuation and capitalization? Make sure there is no texting lingo like LOL or OMG. Refrain from overuse of emojis, or maybe don't put any emojis at all. Refrain from casual, informal language. You always want to make sure that the email you compose is something that you are proud of, because once you hit send, it's there, it's out there. And tone can be difficult to read sometimes on email. So never send an email to your professors when you are angry, when you are upset about a grade. You need to calm down a little bit and wait before you hit send. You always want to make sure that you have written an email that you are proud of and that frames you in the best light possible.